Hey guys, I guess I'm on a bit of a YouTube video kick here today, but I've gotten some good response from the videos I posted before. I know that the quality is just absolutely abysmal. I only have an iPhone, but I think it helps me articulate a little bit more the work I put into some of these figures, and I appreciate all you guys for your support and your encouragement. And I hope that these videos are inspiring and help give some more information on how I put these custom figures together. So this one specifically is the Lisbeth Salander from the David Fincher Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I've been working on this one for a few months. I actually finished her a couple months ago. I just hadn't got around to taking pictures. And I liked the movie a lot. I thought it was really cool. I never read the books or anything. But I wasn't probably going to make a figure, but then BB Kill posted his really awesome digital sculpt pictures of the head that he did for her, and I really thought that his work was great. I also loved his Daniel Craig, and I think that his Deckard that he posted just recently is the Tom Cruise. They're absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to get, if he releases that Deckard, I'm gonna buy that Brothers Production one, because I think it's one of the best Harrison Ford sculpts I've seen. But he did a great job on the head, and Josh Small, who's the master, who's a genius, who I'm humbled by every time I see his work in my hands. It's actually incredible the amount of detail he puts in. You won't be able to see because, again, this video sucks, but see the freckles on her nose and just the precision. Look at those eyes. They're very... I don't know how he paints them so smooth, or the eyes and the fine details, the hair, etc. But it's absolutely incredible. So thanks, Josh, for doing that for me. And so the custom, I had a lot of fun on this. It was nice working on a female custom. I don't really have that many females in my collection. I have her, and actually just happens to be sitting here. This is a Catwoman, the WGP digital sculpt that Josh also painted for me. And this is among, even if Hot Toys does some Batman Returns figures, and Catwoman's one of them, I don't know, this is going to be hard to top in my opinion. Both the sculpt and paint are awesome. But anyways, so I don't have a lot of females in my collection, so it was kind of nice to work on one. And what I thought was really cool about Lisbeth was that, it gave an opportunity to really, put some special, hand touches on the weathering of the outfit, and it was pretty fun to piece this together. So first and foremost, I put her on the Triad Eva body, and I've said this time and time again, it seems to fall on deaf ears, but in my opinion, nobody has come even slightly close to producing a female body in the 6 scale that actually looks feminine, except for Triad. And they put this body out, I don't know, maybe a couple years ago after like a year and 2 years of delay, and it just, floppy, falling apart. The quality was absolutely terrible, and so I figured out how to get the joints tight by I'm not going to undress the figure here, but putting dabs of glue in all the joints, and putting some friction in the torso joint so it doesn't flop around, and tightening all the joints. So quality aside, it's absolutely terrible, but this body is the best female body, and I've been hoping and praying that Triad put some more out, because this was my last one, and it doesn't seem, I heard that they're making some new ones with better quality, but they keep releasing the alphas, which I think are pretty terrible. So hopefully we get some new bodies from that from them soon. So I made these earrings. Just, they're not the best. They're not as good as Snyderman's Lisbeth earrings that he sculpted. They're just some wire curled, but it's better than not having earrings at all. I know that BB Kill wasn't able to actually make them in his sculpt. The scarf I dyed dark green like it was in the movie. It came from probably some military figure. I got it from Toy Anxiety, and I'm gonna very carefully here take it off with one hand and I hope that I don't... Oh, something fell. See, this is why I don't post YouTube videos that often, because the quality sucks. I just wanted to take it off so you could see what's underneath it. Put her head back in. I just attached her head with sticky tack, you know. Always very useful. And cheap, easy way to connect things to joints, etc. Okay, that's the laptop that keeps falling, what you keep hearing. Anyways, I painted this neck the same color as Josh's paint job on her head, and you can see there I gave her a custom tattoo, which I took from a screen grab of the DVD. If anybody needs the design, you can PM me. I'll gladly send you it. And then I just did water slide decal for that. And her necklace, I got this the razor blade off eBay. I don't know where. I just put 1/6 razor blade, and luckily it was in scale. And then there's just some random chain. This hoodie is Magic Cube. It had a red lining on the inside, and I had to cut it, sliced it with an X-Acto knife, and I glued on this this tiny zipper from, I think it was actually called Tiny Zippers, Tiny Doll Zippers, or Zipper That Doll. It's if you go into the customs help thread, there's like a sticky that has like resources for different different kinds of 1/6 bits that help out your custom figures, and it's in there. And I glued it with glue there. Shirt is from Resident Evil Alice. Jeans are also Magic Cube, so it was a little bit tricky because they were originally green, and I wasn't actually able to dye them. So I think I ended up doing a combination of like dyeing a little bit in fabric marker, which seems to be my go-to choice on synthetic. But I like the fit of these. They got the skinny jean things, which is great. I shredded her jeans, I shredded her knees and all that myself. Added a little bit of weathering on there as well. And the shoes, I think, were ACI military combat boots. I don't know if they're male or female, but somebody posted a link in BB Kill's thread, and I got them and painted them black, and then I, sandpapered them and really weathered them up a lot. Put on real duct tape, and tried to get them as accurate looking to the movie as possible. Of course, the decal is from Evil Face, who's done so many great decals for all of us, and really helps make the figure seem that much more official. So thanks, Evil Face, for that. The gloves were made from, I don't know, just some fingerless gloves. I think I got them off Black Ops or Toy Anxiety, and I cut them to fit properly. Her belt is it's a standard leather belt. I think it was from some female figure, which is why it fits her waist. But if you look in there, the studs, those came from a Buffy figure, Spike, an old Sideshow Buffy figure, and I actually cut them off the belt and glued them onto this other belt because that belt was really crappy. And you can see how that looks sort of all around. And one of the, I guess, my most favorite parts of this custom was the backpack. This actually came from Sideshow's Rebel Endor Rebel Trooper. And there were some things, it was different clasps. I ripped those off. They're like little peg clasps. These are, belts with buckles. I did to match the movie as much as possible. What was the most helpful for putting this thing together is if you've got the Blu-ray. I don't even know if it's a Blu-ray, but the DVD that's got all the special features is a dressing Lisbeth Salander one under characters, and the woman, the stylist that David Fincher worked on to give Lisbeth her look, really talks in depth about what she did to get her looking up to par for the movie, and I think that was really helpful in building this custom. I extended the straps a little bit, and I took some of the stuffing out of the backpack. So it's actually, I'd say it's pretty accurate. I'd say maybe about like 80% accurate, maybe 90, which was I was happy about getting it that close. To the movie. Okay, and then lastly, the most important thing to talk about is this jacket. So, Dolls figures, 1/6 Dolls figures, I think it's called. I think it's from Japan. Anyways, these guys fly under the radar. I don't know why. I mean, if you eBay them, you can find them. They're always under the radar. Their clothes, the stuff they offer is really cheap, like $20 for like a whole outfit set. And they're actually usually pretty good. Sometimes the stuff they come up with is absolute crap, you know, but this is a nice sort of a synthetic leather, not a real leather, like a pleather kind of jacket. And I actually got this for the jeans, which I ended up replacing with these magic cubes, but I was looking for female jeans and I couldn't find any. And I got this jacket, and it originally came with these like giant, these studs were kind of all in the same place, but they were just bigger and it was clunkier looking, and I ended up like, I can't sew, but I do know how to mod with glue, so I sliced her inseams there and I tightened it to give her a bit of a waist, and I made this jacket a lot more form-fitting. Went in and I weathered it up, I painted it up, dry brushed it, and then of course I ripped out all those studs and I replaced them with my own nail heads, and I followed it exactly to the movie, and even in the back there I did that pattern 100% accurate to how the movie was, you know, with some of these details and bits. So I really think the leather jacket goes a long way into giving her the right look and feel. And then you can actually put her hood up. I don't really want to do it with one hand because I don't want to knock off her earring there, but I have some pictures you can see there that have the hood up. So yeah, that's about it. I think I probably worked on her for 3 or 4 months sporadically, and pretty happy with it. It's a nice thing to put. Oh, and then the laptop, which fell down, but this is from Steve Jobs. I might put like an Apple logo on there maybe someday. It's a nice addition to have, like to put like with your Fight Club figures and I'm Enemies 7 figures, which are really awesome. Nice little David Fincher collection, and a nice female character to add to my collection of like 500 male figures. Alright, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, definitely feel free to hit me up, and I'll talk to you soon.